Danielle, thank you so much. Summer is a busy and exciting time for the American Cancer Society. For example, tomorrow morning, Long's Drug Stores throughout Oahu will offer free skin cancer screenings. The White Chapter of the American Cancer Society is also gearing up for its annual Relay for Life, that's set for July. And joining us now is American Cancer Society Executive Director Sarah Ortiz, along with Island Dr. Kevin Dawson. And good morning to the two of you.
Good morning.
Actually, first to you, Doc, let's talk about why these screenings are so important.
Well, it's important because skin cancer is easy to cure if it's catched in the early stages, and it's easy to get the screenings. They're fast, and a trained physician can easily spot something that's not correct, not right on your skin.
Well, what does it mean to have a screening? When a person goes on to Long's Drugs, what can they expect? And then inversely, what are doctors looking for?
Well, with the long screenings, things are going to be a little bit more quick, but we will look at exposed surfaces of the skin and just look for anything new and changing that's on the skin. There are subtle signs that we can see with skin cancers through training, but anything that's new and changing on your skin should be examined by a physician, either a dermatologist or your family doctor.
Well, you know, we're all Hawaii families here. We know that the sun is a big part of our culture, a part of our environment. What do we do? I mean, other than walking with umbrellas? And
well, it's not realistic to avoid the sun in Honolulu, but protection is important. Sunscreens, physical protection, not being out in a direct sun, of course in the midday. Those are the most important things to protect yourself from skin cancer.
So when I wake up in the morning, or if, let's say, I'm taking a shower and I come on, I take a look in the mirror, what am I looking for? If I'm not going to get screened, what am I looking for on my own?
Right. Well, I think it's actually important for everyone to do a self-screening at least once a month. And you're just looking for anything that's different on your skin, anything new or changing. Because skin cancer, melanoma, of course, is black, but you can have any red or unusual changing mole that doesn't necessarily have to be melanoma. There are other forms of skin cancer which are actually more common.
Now, tomorrow there's going to be a ton of screenings around Oahu, but that's not the only event coming up. Sarah, the Relay for Life is coming up. Tell us about that.
It sure is. Relay for Life is the signature activity of the American Cancer Society, and it ultimately represents hope. The hope that those lost to cancer will never be forgotten, that those who face cancer will be supported, and that ultimately one day cancer will be eliminated. It gives us a chance to promote our mission in the community of Honolulu. Teams take turns walking around a park or a track for 12 hours.
And this time around, it's going to be over at
Magic Island at Ala Moana Beach Park. It's July 15th and 16th. It starts at 7 o'clock on Saturday night and continues through to 7 a.m. the next morning.
Oh.
Yeah. The reason it's an overnight event is because it represents the fact that cancer doesn't sleep and cancer doesn't stop for nighttime. So for those 12 hours that we're at the event, that's what we represent.
And also you get to avoid the sun, the harmful rays of the sun.
You don't have to worry about the sun.
Now, for those who want to participate in the Relay for Life and have not really been involved at all, who do they contact? How do they get in touch with you? What happens next?
I'm glad you asked. We actually have 24 Relay for Life events in Hawaii and 17 on the island of Oahu. And if people want to get involved in their local community, they can call 1-800-ACS-2345.
1-800-ACS-2345.
2345.
Quite nice. And then again, for those of you out there, we want you to take advantage of the screenings. You know, for Doc, thank you for coming in early in the morning. Sarah, pleasure to meet you.
Thank you for having us.
I know it's kind of a rough hour, but hey, you got to miss traffic, so it's not too bad. One more time, for those of you trying to take advantage of these cancer screenings, here is a list of the locations, the Long's Drugs locations. We got Kailua, Manoa Marketplace, the Town Center of Mililani, over in Mo'iliili, as well as the downtown Honolulu store. That's over on the Pali Highway. And again, it starts tomorrow at 10 o'clock in the morning, and it's going to last for a couple of hours, all the way until noon. Again, those skin cancer screenings are free. Don't go away. Later on the show, we'll be talking to one of the winners of the HMSA's Teen Video Awards. Plus, we'll get all the news, traffic, and weather to get you caught up, including our continuing behind the mic look at Island Morning Rush Hour Radio. Stay with us.